Hey, it's August 9th. Brian and I are here at one of our food plots. Looks like Jurassic Park in the background.
Dogs running around through all the high stuff.
So we planted Whitetail Institute power plant in here. We had that hard freeze right after we planted it. Soil temps were good for planting it and everything. So it hurt us a little bit, but we have a ragweed problem. But
that are 6, 7, 8 feet tall in certain spots.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So yeah, we think that there's a lot of actual food in here. Like we can see some of our these are soybeans right here, and there's a bunch up on the top mainly because that's where we saw them the most before all this got really high. But they're actually bedding right inside of this, and we're actually debating what we should do with it. If we should leave it kind of high because they might feel more comfortable, and should we just cut some lanes through it and then plant the bottom of this field. But we're just not sure what we want to do yet, so we're trying to get a little bit of a game plan here. But like Jim said in the last video, it's like Jurassic Park in here. It's so tall when a deer is walking through it, all you're gonna see is just the tops of the weeds moving around, and then I guess you gotta just get ready and see what pops out.
And you can see we just showed 2 beds, just like this fatty.
Getting there. Stuff is pretty tall. Pretty thick too, but there's actually a lot of undergrowth underneath all the tall stuff, so I'm trying to keep the deck a little high, so maybe I won't cut a lot of that, and maybe we might be okay with some of the soybeans we have in here and some other things, so we'll see. So we got done mowing. Now we are starting to till. I have my son Easton with me because my wife was going crazy with the 2 of them at the cabin. So I'm gonna see if maybe he'll take a nap on my lap while I rototill. Here we are rototilling. We did a couple of passes and Easton is out cold. Even though his mom's probably going to be mad because it's like 6 o'clock and he usually goes to bed at 8:30, but he's being quiet, so it's alright. So I'm going to do a little bit of a test, I think, and me and Jim have always been curious about doing no-till planting. So I brush hog the upper half, and I'm going to leave it and just overseed it, and then this bottom half that I'm tilling, I'm going to till and then seed it. We'll see the difference once everything starts growing. Alright, so we're all done tilling for the night. You can see where I stopped tilling, and I'm gonna do a little test and just see how it goes with just overseeding over there and just see how much of a difference it is. But yeah, we killed this with Roundup concentrate, and then we seeded it and just nothing ever grew. So I left that because I want to see if it ever does grow. Kind of just doing a little bit of testing this year, just seeing how things go, just you know, trial and error with things, you know. But we got the plot tilled pretty good, and we're going to seed it tomorrow, cultipack it, and hope that this rain comes tomorrow in the afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow. So I guess I really can't be too upset, but it's raining now. I haven't gotten all the fertilizer down yet, but at least the seed's in the ground. I did the up top plot. I'm back down at the bottom plot. We call it Jen's field because it's Jimmy's wife, my sister's favorite field. But I'm going to throw some fertilizer out now, I guess, in the rain and see how it goes.
Good morning.
So the 10th?
Yeah, 10th.
August 10th.
So we doing some seeding, and of course nothing can go smooth. I was doing it backwards at first. A little pin came out, put it back in.
On the actual hand seeder.
Yeah, so realized.
Took a piece of copper wire, bent it over. Should work pretty decent. hopefully works better than the last one. Shitty design.
All right, it is August 10th, I believe. We're gonna be planting Whitetail Institute's beets and greens. We so we're having logging being done, and you see this dirt strip right around the whole top of this little boomerang. So we should be able to get a good seed to soil contact. We limed this, we glyphosated it yesterday. Had enough drying time, luckily, probably about 10 hours before it poured last night. And we're gonna get the seed in the ground, and it's supposed to rain again this afternoon. Well, we're kind of going a little bit out of order. As you can see, the rain is coming. You'll probably hear the thunder. So we got the seeds in, and we'll do some liming after.
Okay, so I spoke with Jim earlier. Some of our plots really weren't growing that well, so we decided to till most of them back under, and well, not back under because we didn't till them. We just sprayed them this year and overseeded, and figured that maybe that we can get them going pretty good. Me and Jim have just been really busy with work, and at least my schedule, owning my own business, I can kind of move it around the way I want. So this is one plot that we started this year. We call it the boomerang because it kind of boomerangs around, and it connects to another plot that we have over this way. So I just tilled it. It looks like it's actually going to rain. It's supposed to rain today, so I'm actually going to try to get all the seed and fertilizer down right now, so this way, hopefully when it rains, it helps us out a little bit. Okay, so it downpoured on me and I got soaked, but at least it rained a little bit after I put the seed in. I didn't get a chance to do the fertilizer and Cultipack, and now it's so wet that I really can't Cultipack, so I just did the fertilizer, and I guess it's going to have to be what it's going to be, and maybe if it dries out a little bit, I'll fertilize it tomorrow. But you can kind of see there's one plot over there, and then this starts the boomerang, and then the boomerang goes around to another plot over that way. So it's looking good, so hopefully it comes up when I come back in about a month.